Well,
Why would you be more concerned about Braun Strowman in this game of darts?
Pal, he's 8 foot tall. I'm not gonna walk up to
you
him,
know,
right?
I'm trying hard. They choke.
What's up, guys?
Priest, I know you guys have your history, but figured it's a good time for us to be able to work together.
We agree on a lot of things. We all agree that Rey Mysterio's a selfish bastard, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I dealt with that when he gave away my WrestleMania spot to Dragon Lee. But no one knows more than Dom. Look, Rhea's out, Dom's injured. And from the looks of this crew, y'all could use a little extra muscle. Look, all I'm saying is we can all benefit mutually from this relationship.
Carlito, look, everything you're saying is fine and sounds good. If the boys want to work with you, that's on them. But as far as I'm concerned, you're not welcome here, dog.
I get it. You don't trust me yet,
Nope.
but I figured you trusted your boys. But let me just say this. The most stubborn minds can be changed. And maybe one day, we could all be amigos.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.